Welcome to the Aero Engine instructional video series. For this and other downloads, please visit our website at www.aeroengine.com or call 1-800-331-3662 for more information. This episode features a startup and troubleshooting overview of Aero's AutoStart NS2 on a standard A54 multi-cylinder engine. Aero's AutoStart NS2 assembly includes a copy of the user manual, which outlines detailed step-by-step instructions for changing your settings, such as cool-down time, warm-up time, and trip speed. When you open the AutoStart front panel, attached to the inside you will find a quick start instruction sheet. This includes all of the basic instructions you need to get started. The breaker button is a circuit breaker which acts as a fail-safe switch to protect the clutch control unit from damage. The manual load switch is your clutch on and off switch. This is used only when you are in manual mode. When you are in auto mode, this switch must be in the off position. When the engine is not running, you can use the power switch to turn on or turn off the AutoStart NS2 controller. To start your engine in manual mode, simply press the green Start button. The AutoStart warning beeper will sound, go through its pre-check functions, and then cranks and starts your engine. Once it's running, you can then engage the clutch by switching the manual load switch to the on position. To stop your engine under normal operating conditions, press the red Reset button. This will disengage the clutch, initiate a cool-down mode, and turn your engine off. The AutoStart NS2 is also equipped with an emergency shutdown button. When pressed, all operation will cease immediately and shutdown emergency stop will appear on your screen. To reset the emergency shutdown, turn the red Stop button clockwise until it pops out. Then press the Reset button on the front panel to clear the fault. Your AutoStart NS2 controller screen has two main views. The initial screen shows the current status of the engine, whether it is stopped, running, in auto mode, or has encountered a fault. Tap the Set button one time to view more information about your engine. The built-in tachometer shows current speed in RPM. Count is either the current runtime or the last runtime. It resets on each startup. Total T is an hour meter that shows the total amount of time the engine has run. This function cannot be reset. Battery voltage shows the current battery voltage output. To set up your controller, press and hold the Set button for a few seconds until you reach the setup screen. You will notice that the Reset, Auto, Start, and Set buttons each have arrows below them. These buttons act as navigation buttons when you are in the setup menu. Press the down arrow to navigate to the Date and Time menu. For the date, enter the day first, then the month and year. The last number is for standby generator use, so leave this at 0 for normal operation. The time is set on a 24-hour clock. Entering this screen resets the date and time. So even if you enter it accidentally, you must re-input these settings. Press the down arrow to see more setup options. Detailed information on these setup screens is provided in your manual. To program your auto on and off times, navigate to the System Set menu. When asked to enter a password, simply press the Set button to scroll through as the password is all zeros. Do not enter a date on this screen. A date entered here will cause the on and off cycle to run only on the specified date. Leaving the date blank causes it to run at the set times each day. T_1 is your first on and off time. Enter the start time first, followed by the stop time. Continue entering on and off times for a total of up to 6 per day. Press the Reset button to exit and return back to your main screen. Press the yellow Auto button to activate the auto start for the times that you have programmed. Be sure that the manual load switch is off. Remote start is an option that can be used when installing a separate controller, such as a pump-off controller or a saltwater pump in conjunction with the AutoStart NS2. To program your controller to work in remote mode, be sure that all of your on and off times are set to 0. Set your auto switch to on, set the manual load switch to the off position. The remote start wire initiates a startup sequence when it is set to ground by the remote unit. When a ground is sensed, the remote LED lights up on the front panel and a startup sequence begins. The AutoStart will make 3 attempts to crank your engine. If these attempts fail, the most likely reason is the ground connection to your oil pressure gauge. Arrow recommends replacing your standard push-button gauge, like the one shown here, with a regular oil pressure kill switch without the push button, as use of the push button could cause this ground to fail. To check your oil pressure gauge ground connection, press and hold the set button for a few seconds to go to the switch inputs screen. If you see a value of 0 next to the oil_P, this indicates a faulty connection. A value of 1 means that the ground is connected. When the AutoStart NS2 encounters a problem, it automatically goes into shutdown mode to avoid further complications and possible damage to your engine and components. The message on your screen will help you troubleshoot and repair your problem more quickly by displaying a fault code that enables you to diagnose the source of the issue. Some of the shutdown screens you may encounter will include low oil pressure, over temp, over speed, and underspeed. Your AutoStart manual provides more detailed information to help you with troubleshooting. This concludes the Aero Engine instructional video for the AutoStart NS2 Startup and Troubleshooting Overview. For installation information, please see the AutoStart NS2 installation video. For additional support, please contact your Aero Engine Company representative or call 1-800-331-3662. Be sure to visit our website at aeroengine.com for additional literature, downloads, or to explore other products and services offered by Aero Engine Company.